But let me tell you a little bit more about the Pacific Northwest Business and Franchise Expo we have coming up. This is ideally suited for people that are at the very beginning stages of seeing if they want to own a business or a franchise, and they really just want to learn what's out there, what different types of businesses could they look at, and how do they go about researching these businesses in a safe, effective manner to minimize risk. Ideally, this expo is intended for the individual who's at the very beginning stages of doing research. Possibly they're going through a career transition, maybe they've been recently outplaced, or they're in fear that their industry might be changing. Maybe someone with a lot of career dissatisfaction, possibly a stay-at-home mom who for the first time their kids are growing up, maybe in high school or college and thinking about getting into the workforce, or even the semi-retired person that's really at a stage in life where they want to start building equity for their future. Well, first, let me tell you the companies that are not going to be represented there. You're not going to see the traditional food and retail businesses. So you're not going to see Subway and Quiznos and Papa Murphy's and so forth. And the reason is our clients today are really looking for recession-resistant businesses that really give them a lot more satisfaction and income potential than the traditional food and retail businesses have. So we're going to have a lot of service businesses represented, we're going to have business consulting companies, we're going to have child care and tutoring, we're going to have senior services, we'll have some automotive companies, we'll have some essential service businesses that are retail based. So there'll be a wide variety of companies out there, but again, not the traditional companies that people think about on a daily basis. I think the primary takeaways you'll get, first of all, we want to dispel the myths around franchising. As I was mentioning earlier, most people think of franchising, the first thing that comes to mind is Quiznos and Subway and so forth. And the first thing we want to do is dispel that myth and let them know there's over 3,000 different franchises out there. So what my role is in having these franchisors there is to identify some of the different companies and what are people actually purchasing in today's market. Also, we want to talk about financing. How do you go about financing your business? We'll have people talking there about the traditional methods, but also ways of using your retirement funds without any taxes or penalties. And most importantly, how do you minimize the risk? If you're going to go out and look at starting your own business, how do you minimize the risk and bring it to a reasonable level? So if you decide to move forward, you know it's a good decision. You're welcome to bring a guest. You can bring up to 2 additional people at no cost. The only thing we ask is when you go online to register, you let us know how many guests will be attending. No cost to attend. The first 50 people who register are free to get in, and we're also going to have a $100 gift card giveaway at the event.